This funny news, and I feel like ranting about it. The country where I come from, they are just it's funny what we see on the news, and we have no other business but to be repeating what they said and say our mind as well. I saw on the news Vanguard, the headline said, I want Nigeria to be seen as country that does not tolerate corruption, said by Buhari. It's either God will hear our cry and respond to this situation, or he will use people, he will use someone. Definitely one day that country will be fine. So let me continue what I'm reading. He said that he want to be seen. President Muhammad Buhari in Abuja said that his desire is to make Nigeria a country that has no tolerance for corruption. He is still planning to do what he promised almost 8 years ago. He is still planning to do. So he wants to. You can imagine, and you believe that those leaders are not injected with something. It is unbelievable. The second tenure is almost finishing, and he is saying that he wants to. He said that corruption is present in all countries. Some governments treat it with levity, some fight it all the time. I want Nigeria to be counted among those countries that do not tolerate but fight corruption. You see, just like what they are doing, they are fighting Boko Haram for years, and it's a spirit. It doesn't die. It doesn't die, and it will never finish. So they continue to fight corruption, and just like what they are doing. And imagine, in order to protect Nigeria political and economic system, and the continuous existence of Nigeria state from the serious threat of corruption, the president called on all stakeholders and indeed every Nigerian to own the fight against corruption at their respective level. You see, to own the fight against corruption at their respective level. Sometimes when you read the news, I doubt that these news are coming from those the people on the top there, because before they let this out, they should be able to see and mortgage what they are letting out. What we are reading is as if it's like a fairy tale. If you say that they should fight corruption in their respective positions from there, and you are fighting them, only the demand to stop SARS has taken many lives. And how much more when you talk of corruption? Corruption is the unshakable demon that is ruling not only in Africa, but it has a headquarter in Nigeria. Let me add to the voices that are speaking, pledging that the fight against corruption is one that must be fought without fear or favor. President Buhari thanked members of the commission for their dedication and commitment to fight against corruption. The president said further, the reality confronting us as a people is that there is corruption almost everywhere. You should be talking about your own. You should concentrate on your own. When people mess up or when someone messes up, he or she will remind you that he did not mess up alone. There are so many other people are messing up as well. He now said the reality confronting us as a people is that there is corruption from almost everywhere. You see, this is why I don't believe that someone at the top is seeing what they are letting out. Someone must just wake up and write something to make those people who read newspaper busy and hopeful. So he's also commenting that Magu's case, that they are fighting it on. Why I want to really read this and stretch much about it is that somehow taking it personal, because corruption is the root of all this nonsense that is going on in Africa, especially in Nigeria. Corruption, even if you don't kill it, we didn't say you should kill corruption. Let's assume it's unkillable. Yeah, it's a spirit, it will never die. Just scratch it a little bit. Scratch it. Just do something a little bit on that situation, and then you are good to go. Many of you there on the seat, one day this my YouTube will be getting to your ears, and if you happen to hear any of these comments, that day your ears will be itching. Your conscience will be judging you, to accuse you to the core. That is my prayer. Let's continue to read other news. Remain blessed and bye.